Hey, what's up, guys? Joker here, and they finally did it. Amazon and Smilegate, they actually released a roadmap for a Lost Ark. I know that was a meme a lot of people, especially in-game chat, have been making that there's no roadmap. Where's the roadmap? Okay, they were kind of whining about it and stuff like that. And well, here it is. They put out 2 months, April and May, better than nothing. Um, I get why people kind of want a roadmap. You kind of want to see what's going on in the future, so you stay engaged and actually want to play the game instead of drifting off. Final Fantasy's 6.1 patch is coming out next week on the 12th. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, I'm definitely going back to playing that, but I'll still be playing Lost Ark because I still want to play Lost Ark. So yeah, let's go over the roadmap. So here it is. In March, Smilegate joined us in Seattle. I think this is Amazon? From Amazon's perspective? Okay. Talk about blah 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 blah. Our 28 update included new events, and stuff like that. And blah. Who cares? It's getting into the April stuff. So new class, martialist, the martial artist advanced class, Glaverier. Uh, cool. New class joining the martial arts class group no one plays. So that's cool. Something I care about. New content, new story, South Vern. So breaking it down, 1340. It's part of tier 3, kind of like how Punica and Yorn are tier 2. I mean, not Punica and Yorn. Yorn and Phaeton are tier 2. So Southburn will join Putica as that tier 3 grouping. 1340. So by then, everyone should be able to be playing this. I do assume it's going to be April 15th that this update comes out, mostly because that's when the daily login ends. And the last time the daily login stuff ended, that's when the last big update came out, with the Argos. So just assuming it from there. Also, something I like is they're going to be adding a power pass that allows you to scale any class to 960, not just Glavier. I mean, if you want to play a sorceress, you want to play a gun lancer, if you want to play a artillerist, but you don't have that class up, you can get it right there to 960. That's good for me. I wanted to play a sorceress, now I can hold off and scale her to 960. That's cool. Some quality of lives, improved co-op party play for secret maps. All 4 players can submit a map to get rewards with one run. That's a good. That is really good. I like that one. Chat tab settings are now shared across players' roster. That's a great quality of life feature. Improved book of coordination settings can use skill presets, tripod levels, skill runes. So yeah, just more quality of life stuff. Really cool. South Vern. It's like this is what a lot of people have been waiting for, more story. Um, Obviously, this is not what a lot of people have been waiting for. That will be in the May update. So in May, and they say this in the paragraph right here. Some of this stuff will be fluid. Now, the fluid things are gonna be the Guardian raid and the Legion raid. And it'll be Valton and Desk, whatever. It's another Guardian. Both of them are going to be 14, 15. And this will come out in May. I would assume this comes out mid-May, this update. Mostly because it's like I'm pretty sure if we're getting a mid-April update, why would you have it early May? That wouldn't make any sense. So just like spread it out and give more time. I think the story in Southburn is really going to help. It's going to give people even more tier 3 mats and help them move along. I think they're also going to make adjustments, probably do some more events and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I think mid-May there's going to be a lot of people at that 14, 15 level or at the doorstep of that 14, 15 level to where you're not going to really be, there's not going to be a big vocal issue. Now, there's also going to be a new warrior class destroyer that's going to be joining in May. I've heard good things about destroyer from people talking about the Korea and Russia version, stuff like that. Um, this guy is supposed to be the best warrior class. He sounds cool. So yeah, I mean, doesn't hurt adding another warrior. Warrior is literally the best class. You got Paladin, you got Gunlancer, you got Berserker. I mean, in my opinion, all of those are S's. So adding another class, I mean, it's going to be a tall task, but I'm pretty sure Destroyer is going to be an S just as much as the others are. Trial Guardian raids. So Trial Guardian raids will add weekly content. So it's kind of like that event thing that we have right now. Each week, players will attempt to defeat 3 Trial Guardians. Every Guardian has their own required item level to enter. In each week, one Guardian will rotate out, placed by a different one, differing in normal Trial Guardian raids will apply scale of harmony, so just basically scale. So what they did to the event thing, honestly, in my opinion, ruined it. Where you have to kill 3 guys at one time, and it's scaled up. So if you have 1300s, you're basically not going to be able to do it. Which I honestly think is just stupid. However, with increased challenge comes increased rewards. No, duh, that's usually how it should be. And also, that's why I think the event right now is literally not worth it because the winter rewards are literal shit for what you have to do. General updates May will introduce a bunch of quality of life adjustments, including the ability to check daily and weekly content participation in a new menu. Uh, that's good. I do not like having to go to the stupid things every single time and figure out, hey, did I do it or whatever. UI updates, improved party finder and party invites, updated loot dismantling. I'm gonna be curious on what that is. If it's because right now what they have is already pretty good in terms of mass dismantling. So I'm actually curious on like what they're gonna be changing. Convenient features for market and auction house, of course. You have to have that. How else are people going to be able to whale? You have to make it as easy as possible. And a few fun features like being able to randomly summon favorited mounts and new hairstyles for customization. Yeah, a lot of MMOs have that random summon on a favorite. And hairstyles, again, a lot of MMOs have that. So interesting. So the new Guardian raid, Desk, we'll just call it Desk. It's a bird. Guardians are powerful, whatever. 14, 15, like I said. And it's just a Guardian raid, so it's just a new Guardian raid. But here's the big ticket item that I think a lot of people, I think especially the hard content raider people, they've been waiting for Legion raids. This is the big draw. A lot of people who've been playing Lost Ark, this is what actually drew them into it. Personally, for me, I just wanted to play a fun game. And raiding, to be honest, that's just the cherry on top for MMOs for me. I'm taking my time doing content. I'm not gonna rush through it. I'm not gonna pay to win or whatever the hell. There's plenty of games to play. But yeah, the Legion raids, I saw them. I've seen them on YouTube. They look dope as heck, dude. I mean, look so sick. I can't wait to do this because this looks so sick. Fulton, the first Legion raid of the Western content Legion raids are, yeah, they're hard. You have to actually have a coherent team. You have to actually communicate with each other, probably on voice comm. I would imagine there's going to be a lot of people in, Party Finder. It's like, hey, you have to join this Discord, and that's going to make sense because it's going to be harder than just doing the stupid Abyssal dungeon. As Legion raids are challenging, there are gates or checkpoints that will say players' progress. Advance for the raid. Vulcan is an 8-player Legion raid and will introduce a swath of new mechanics. Players will need to be item level 14, 15. Also, talking about that, I would expect that the higher the item level you are, the better chance you're going to get into getting this Legion raid. Like, if you're 14, 15, there are going to be people that take you. I don't know if that's going to be the most fun time if you're 14, 15 now. If you're 14, 30, you're probably going to get in a way better one. If you're in a guild, of course, you're going to be in a way better one unless your guild sucks. But yeah, and then looking ahead, they're like, okay, this is in everything, and they're going to share a summer roadmap later. Um, I would say, an E3 type event is what they're going to do. That kind of would make sense because it's going to be summer. E3 again doesn't exist anymore, rest in peace, but it's summer. A lot of publishers are going to be doing E3 type things. So I would expect that they would cover June, July, August. I think that I really hope what they do is some fun summer events, like kind of like how Final Fantasy has like these, fun events that really don't give you big rewards, but they're just fun things to do and they just liven up the game and make it feel more lively. That would be cool. Obviously, I feel like August they're gonna do a Legion raid. What I'm hoping for is, um, actually, since the item level is so close, that they probably would in July do a Legion raid. I could imagine, but again, it would be fluid. And if they do move Volton, which in my opinion, I highly doubt they're gonna do. I know a lot of people got pissed with Argos, but I feel like they learned, and I'm also getting the general vibe. If it is May 15th, something like that, mid May, that they release this new update, then I could totally see Volton coming out, because that would be pretty reasonable to assume, okay, people have done South Vern, that gives you a new area that will give you more maps and stuff like that. I definitely feel like people are going to be handled enough to where they're close enough to 415, I mean 1415, or there's just going to be a way more, because there are people at 1415, they're just sitting on their hands swatting Argos down, and I've heard that is actually easy too. But yeah, I mean, generally I think this is good. It's just about giving your players, something to look forward to. Is it as long reaching? Are there going to be people complaining is the point? Yes, there's always going to be people who are not happy enough. In my opinion, I think this is good to take it 2 months at a time for now, especially since there's a lot of blowback against Argos. A lot of people feeling like they released it too early. In my opinion, they did release it too early. In my opinion, I would have had an update at that March 24th point, late in the month, where you add Argos. Less people would have felt rushed to it, but at the end of the day, if I'm being honest, there still would have been probably not that many people at that 1370, and there would have been a rush for that. It's just generally my opinion. And also, they would never have done those events, and those events have been really useful for giving items. So, I mean, yeah, they screwed up, but I mean, at least they did try to make it up and give you events that give you a crap load of mats now. Personally, I can't wait for the Destroyer. Can't wait to do Southburn. Can't wait to do the Legion raid. It's gonna be sick. Um, Generally, I am really looking forward to it. But like I said, I'm gonna take a break. There's no point. I don't need to play the game every single day. Um, I'm 1357, so I know I'm good for Southburn. That's also helpful. Um, but yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be playing I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy, and I know that it's kind of weird. I mean, this is how I built the channel right now. It's a lot of Lost Ark content, and there's still gonna be a lot of Lost Ark content. I mean, trust me, I have like videos banked for 2 weeks, so I'm good there, and I can make more. I'm still playing the game too. I'm gonna go back and play the game. But it's just at the end of the day, I'm gonna play what I want, and you know, seeing this roadmap actually does get me excited about playing Lost Ark, because it's like now I have something to look forward to. That's kind of the point of why roadmaps are important and why people whine about having them. It's like, give me a reason to stay, because I was looking at Final Fantasy and it's like, hey, they have a kind of clear roadmap of what to expect, but I think it's you're comparing apples and oranges, because you're comparing a game that is in the West had consistent release schedules to a game that is new in the West, and the release schedule is going to be wonky, because you kind of got like the full game, but you don't kind of have the full game. And we're still not in the West right now in a period where we're in a full release cycle period, where we haven't even caught up yet to get to that point. So it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, a lot of people are going to be making a point where it's like, hey, the game's dead. I mean, let me go on like Steam DB. It's like the game is dropped off, and I'm actually going to be curious on how many people come back. Right now, 264,000. That's not bad. Like, dude, wow, it got to 91,000. Ooh, whoa, it got to 20,000. So clearly, I mean, it hasn't. It's not back at its peak. I mean, it's not gonna go back to a million. I don't think anyone expects it to, but like seeing it rebound hard like that, I think this could be where you expect the game to stay in this 200,000 to 450,000 range, and we'll see. I mean, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, that's gonna be the video there. Just generally talking about the roadmap, giving an update on it. Went on longer than I thought, but I mean, I have to give my thoughts about it because it's a game that I've been playing. It's a game that's also been really important to my channel. So yeah, um, you know, leave a comment down below what you think. What was your favorite thing to come from the roadmap? Also, please leave a like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. And yeah, until next video. See you later.